I cannot believe I just watched this movie a couple days ago. It was really, really that bad. It was like the whole ending of it was the equivalent of Spider-Man 3. Now, I know it's been a long time since I saw that movie, about 2 or 3 years ago, but I'm not kidding when I say this film was really, really that bad, right? Of course, I'm talking about Autumn in New York. You don't know what film I'm talking about? Good. You don't want to know what film I'm talking about, because it was really that bad. Here's the film I'm talking about. That movie made my heart ache for a very long time when I saw it. Okay, so let's get down to the bottom. Why is this movie so bad? I'll tell you all about it. And in the end, I'll show you what I'm going to do with this copy. Okay. Alright, so the film stars Richard Gere and Winona Ryder, who I adore very much, by the way. I think she is a really good actress, and she is just absolutely beautiful. Anyway, it stars as them, and I guess, I don't know, it's harder for me to pay attention to the film now. Richard Gere is some 40-ish guy, and he's in town, and he sees Winona Ryder, who's about twice younger than him, around 20, I think. Yeah, that's it. And so, I guess, they begin to develop a relationship together, until he finds out she is terminally ill with a fatal heart disease that will kill her. And so the plot thickens. And so the plot continues on, and they go about their relationship like there is nothing wrong. But eventually, Winona Ryder starts to pass out every now and then, and Richard Gere finds out she may have a year to live at best. But I guess he can't handle it, and he breaks up with her. Yeah, that's what she needs, isn't it? Him breaking up with her when she knows he's going to die eventually. But it's okay, they get back together for a little bit after a small argument and here and there, and she passes out again and is sent to the hospital, where she is getting more sick. And it starts to get a little more depressing. So Richard Gere is determined to save her, but they will only perform the surgery when they absolutely must to, and with someone who is willing to do the operation. So Richard Gere goes out on a big hunt to find somebody who can, and he can't find anyone until he asks his estranged daughter, who I did not notice in the film at all till this point, finds somebody for him after he nearly breaks down. Alright, so where was I? Oh yes, they find a guy who will do the surgery, and Richard Gere will contact him when they need to. And so when it's getting close to Christmas, Winona Ryder admits that she will go along with the surgery because she doesn't want to leave Richard Gere, and he doesn't want to leave her. Oh yeah, I missed something. Some point in the film, I guess she takes his watch, and she said she will give it back to him when he realizes he doesn't need it. And he playfully plays along with this. And so, when it's getting close to Christmas, he has a surprise set up for her, and he tells her not to look. And when he finally finishes, he goes to surprise her, and he sees her passed out. So he freaks out and rushes her to the hospital. Her whole family goes there, and they wait for the surgery to perform while Richard Gere has his final moments with Winona Ryder, and they smile at each other, and then they go into surgery, and after a bit, the surgeon comes out and throws his cap to the ground, and Winona Ryder dies. And then I cried. It was just really that depressing. But it just got worse. Richard Gere is all alone. He goes back to their house, their apartment, where he was going to surprise her. And when he gets there, he sees she had a gift for him. He opens it up, and he sees that it was his watch that she was going to give back to him. And then he started to cry. And then I started to cry at 4:30 a.m. in the morning. And I'm not kidding. I really cried during that movie because it was so depressing. And then it cuts to sometime later in spring or autumn, I think, and it shows Richard Gere on a boat with his estranged daughter that he mended their relationship with, and he is there holding his infant or baby grandson, and he seems happy. And Winona Ryder is still dead. And then the movie ended. And then I just looked there. And I screamed. And I cried some more. So yeah, that is autumn in New York. According to Wikipedia, it did terribly. And rightfully so, because this movie is a steaming pile of crap. And I'm going to show you how bad it is, but I am going to destroy this VHS copy. Now what should I use, huh? What should I use to destroy this copy? Nah, too loud. Nope, too shiny. Nope. Too expensive. Ah, there we go. Yeah, this will do. Let me adjust the camera for you fine folks. Yeah, right there, you see? Right there, you see? Yeah, that's the copy I'm going to destroy. Now watch. Burn. That's all for now. Good night.